Thanks, Curtis. On May 8th, voters in the East Helena School District will make the final decision on whether to build a high school of their own. MTN's Jonathan Ambarian takes a closer look at what effects the decision could have for both East Helena and the capital city.
For years, East Helena School District leaders have lobbied for the chance to propose a high school of their own. Amy Strainer says she wasn't initially convinced building a new school was the right choice, but she now thinks a local high school will be a better fit for students in that community.
East Helena kids have a different perspective coming from East Helena and going to Helena High, a different culture, going from a smaller classroom size to bigger classroom size.
At a community meeting, Strainer was one of a number of parents who backed a bond proposal that would create an East Helena high school, but others questioned the investment.
Obviously, the biggest question that we get is the cost and what we're providing for that cost.
The bond issue would raise $29.5 million. That would pay for acquiring land, designing and building the school, and purchasing furniture and equipment. East Helena school leaders want to build the new high school here, off Valley Drive north of the Search and Rescue building, but they're continuing to look at other options as well. The bond would increase taxes $34 a month on a $200,000 home. That homeowner would stop paying almost $19 in operational levies for Helena high schools, but East Helena would start charging its own levy of about $15.
There's going to be a lesser amount of taxes to pay for the East Helena education than there currently is for the Helena high school education.
At first, students would keep going to high school in Helena. The East Helena district would pay the Helena district tuition and transportation costs. Once the new high school is finished, one grade of students would move in each year. The loss of several hundred students over 4 years will affect the Helena district's operations.
For one thing, we'll probably need to reduce our teaching staff at Helena High School, probably by 14 or 16 teachers. We will be able to handle those losses mostly through attrition.
If the May 8th vote fails, East Helena won't be able to consider a high school again for 5 years. Regardless of what happens on May 8th, Amy Strainer's stepdaughter will finish out her school career at Helena High. But her younger daughter is a kindergartner, and Strainer hopes she will be attending an East Helena high school.
She will have the advantage of being in the same school with her classmates, with the same culture, the same school administrators, all the way through.
In East Helena, Jonathan Ambarian, MTN News.
The East Helena School District will mail out ballots for the bond vote Monday. Those ballots must be returned to the district office by May 8th.